What's going on, guys, and welcome to Rabbit's Used Cars. I want to tell you a story, and I know that's not a shocker, but this is a good one, and I think some people need to hear it. I really do. Living at the lake, I've got an hour drive. It is 56 miles, driveway to driveway. Met a good YouTube buddy of mine, and we were talking back and forth, and he came by and, and shooting the bull, and you get to thinking about things. What you been up to, Rob? Tell me what Rabbit's up to. Life gets moving so fast sometimes that you don't miss a lot of things, so to speak, but I guess you don't realize what you're doing. I am probably one of the most humble people you will ever meet. I know I come off cocky sometimes, but I don't want that cockiness to take away from how appreciative I am and how thankful I am for the people in my life that helped me get where I'm at. It's not cocky, and I think the more you're around me and the people that are around me in my circle, it's not so cocky, it's confident. I just want to tell you a story, and we'll close it at the end. I'm just going to stop there. There was a kid that grew up in a single wide trailer in a very, very bad side of town, still a bad side of town. Had two loving parents, one of the best dads you could have, a mother like no other. And they busted their ass and provided for me. And, I was a decent kid in school. I got in a little bit of trouble, but nothing crazy. You get to thinking about things like this and where you come from and where you're at now and all the things along the way, which made for some great stories. You've heard about a lot of it. There's some of you you'll never hear about. I'm just happy. I'm at a point in my life that I'm happy. And I'll be honest with you, and I've said this and I mean it when I say it. Each and every one of you guys, whichever one of hell I'm looking into now, camera-wise, I love it. I live a life that all in all, I'll be honest with you, I have to pinch myself. I've got great friends. I've got a great business. You just don't realize how far you've come sometimes. Sometimes you just got to sit and reflect. So, got the kid from the trailer park coming through school. Came out, guns a-blazing. Maybe a little misguided. If I had to go back and talk to young Rob, I would probably have honed some of those things down. But that would have took so much life experience away from me. And I learned from these mistakes. And I learned from these pitfalls, and I turned those tragedies into triumphs. And that's the thing you got to understand in life is every day you wake up, you get another chance to mess it up again. Just sitting back. I mean, you got to understand. And even, go through the eBay days and working at the Ford dealership and doing the radio show. Do you think I ever did radio before? How about even before the radio? How about the sign shop? How about the event company? Hot Rods and Happy Hour? Me and one guy took something that I had probably 50 people tell me, can't make no money doing that. 40 events a year later, it's still going strong. That's been 8 years ago. It's like my sign shop. I took a sign shop that was literally ran by a guy who was on drugs, and I bought that was run into the ground. Picked the ground running. Did I make signs like every other sign shop? No. I started making windows and home decor, taking the same stuff, but doing something a little different, putting my twist on it, and made a successful business out of it. Sold it, moved on. It's like when I was doing that car show, standing at the Greenville Pickens Speedway, holding that microphone, making announcements. It's honey over gravel before it was even honey over gravel. And I had that one guy walk up to me. You ever thought about doing radio? 6 months later, I had a #1 show. You think when we started making YouTube videos, hell, Vinwick had 150,000 subs the very first time I sat down in that chair. I poured my heart out and put my best into it. Millions and millions of views later. 3 years later, now we got another channel. We're rock and rolling. I got other YouTubers coming to me. 60 days from now, less than 60 days from now, I'm going to be filming a major production that's going to be seen around the world. And you'll hear more about that when the time's right. The common denominator in this: you don't stop till you win. Hell, take this place. You got to think, 3 years ago, this was an empty building used for storage. They kept lawnmowers in here. 3 years ago, this was a landscaping storage building. We've rolled over $4 million worth of cars through this building because I'm selling collector cars and I need a building to do it. Building ain't got nothing to do with it. It was me. You know why? Because I don't stop till you win. That's something, the moral of the story. You got to set your mind to it. And you got to be able to enjoy these victories. And that's what I'm sitting back reflecting on. And at the end of the day, yes, I worked my ass off and I had some help along the way. I got some great friends. I got some great people I work with. And I love those guys. They're my family. And I love you guys because that's the thing. I sit in this damn chair twice a week, making videos, looking at Matt's goofy ass. And I love it. I mean, I really am. I'm 42 years old and I am absolutely in love with life. I've had experiences that people dream of. And I've seen things that a lot of people don't want to see. I've seen some things that people would pay to see. And, you know, just sitting back and reflecting on this and then bringing it together now, it's so funny how just one little idea just explodes. And once you set your mind to something and you just keep going, don't worry about, just put your blinders on. And you just keep going. You know how many people told me you can't make money selling collector cars? You know how many people told me, oh, you don't want to be in radio. You know how many people's told me this and this? Set my mind to it. I knew right there I could do it. Get that lined up. Okay. So next time you get an idea like that, you think, I'm going to try something, and then you get this. Straight ahead. Guys, we'll catch you next time at Rabbit's Used Cars. Along the way, which made for some great stories. You've heard about a lot of it. There's some of you you'll never hear about, ever. And maybe in a really good book if I ever write one.